Hello, welcome back. So, we talked to some people on the last episode. We're on Tatooine. And, well, I'm gonna take her, and we're gonna take her. So here we go, Tatooine.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals.
Zerka's everywhere or anything.
There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this.
What if I...
The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses.
Fine.
I thought you would. Without these fees, Zerka Corporation would have closed this port years ago. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
Number 3.
That's not much information. Could you tell me more?
Looking for older things, antiques, artifacts.
You a digger? I've heard of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped by sand people soon after. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I guess you could ask around, but I doubt you'll learn anything different. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know.
Ooh, TD. I really need to get going.
As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Mission has leveled up. Thel. Security. Security injury. Security. Computer use. Demolitions. Street injury. Better armor. Kara. Excuse me, I know it's been a very long time, dear, but aren't you Bastila? Hello, little girl. Yes, it is you. I can see in the eyes. Oh my, how have you been?
I'm Bastila, yes. I take it that you know my mother.
Oh yes, I worked for your father on an expedition years ago. Your mother showed me holos of you before you left. Such a pretty little girl you were.
Is there something I can do for you, miss? As you can see, we're in quite a hurry.
Don't be rude, Bastila. Well, I didn't mean to take up your time. I just wanted to ask you if your mother's condition has improved any since I saw her.
My mother's condition?
Oh, you don't know? Oh dear, I assumed that she found you. When I talked to her last, she was desperate to find you.
I've not seen my mother since I joined the Order. Do you know what's happened? Did she say anything about my father?
I'm sorry, dear, but your mother is very ill. So she told me. She didn't say anything about your father, however, I did see him.
I see. Where did you meet her? Do you remember?
She's here on Tatooine, dear, in the cantina. You should really go see her, concerning her condition. I guess we go see your mother, Bastila.
Part of me would rather not see her at all. But if she's really sick, well, we shall see.
Woo! Oh, hello there, Captain. Let's see. Ah, yeah, there it is. Looks like a shipment has been delivered to your ship as requested. What shipment? What are you talking about? This is docking bay 32, isn't it? Yes, it is. And that's what I have here on the first form. Everything seems to be in order. Excuse me, did you say Giza? Yes, it's right here in the manifest. Your order. Okay. Now all I need is your thumbprint. Yeah. I know where to deliver them. To Anchorhead. Mentioned in the movie once. Duros minor, Duros minor, Anchorhead treasure. That human woman, I am outraged at her ignorance. You, do all of your species place yourselves on such annoying pedestals? I'm sorry, what are you talking about? You should be sorry for sharing species with that creature, I swear. Helena must be your word for pit rancor. Helena, Bastila, isn't your mother's
My
name?
mother was supposed to be here somewhere. Ask if they've seen her.
Seeing her, human, you couldn't miss her if you tried. She strolled into the cantina like she owned the place. Is she still there? Probably. I don't think anyone else could top her attitude, so she won't be leaving. I won't be going back while
We should
she's
try to
there.
find her. I doubt she wants to be kept waiting.
You're actually looking for her? You humans are all out of your minds. Kinda. We gotta talk to the circuit person for a mission. You'll be hearing about this, you circa puppet. I'm not going to let this drop. You just can't murder a whole village. They don't tell me to take my concerns to a corporate kiosk. I know when I'm not wanted. What's going on here? Who are you? I'm done talking in this office. They aren't interested in listening to me. I doubt they will even acknowledge I was here. Typical corporate evasion. That's what happens when they own everything. No accountability. Don't even bother bringing it up.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
I'm looking for a miner named Griff.
Griff? Oh, there's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll.
Persuade, are you certain of that? I would leave sooner if I knew.
Oh, you mean that Twi'lek? Must have slipped my mind for a second. Yes, of course I remember Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false
Sounds like
timesheets
Griff
and
from
slept
Memphis is
through
Blue.
his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies.
Except for
but we could
that
never
part.
prove it.
Yes, that sounds like him.
We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him.
The same people?
He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances.
So your workers are all expendable.
Zerka Corporation cares deeply for all of its employees. That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the Sand People numbers. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job.
Here's some type of reward for living him.
As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please.
Never mind, I want to ask you something else.
Very well, though I do have work to get back to.
Hunting license.
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
Why would I need a license anyway?
We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license.
There's no way to get a license?
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
Okay.
Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them.
I'll be going there.
Very good. Zerka Corporation looks forward to your future business.
Crazy cat. Alright, mission, we know your brother is at. Some people distrust the Jedi almost as much as they do the Sith. They don't understand either group. Well, they're pretty much the same. Don't you believe a word of what Circuit Corporation said in there? There is always a peaceful solution to conflict. They are just lazy. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Number 2. So you are the killer that they hired. Just going to walk out and hope they wipe them out. I expect no less. What did you knock down? But no one will try, of course. You can't even use it without circuit approval, and they want people dead. Oh, yes, they did. They attacked the Circa, who deployed numerous giant sand crawlers and started tearing up the desert with island shovels whenever else. What would you have done? To sand people must seem like an invasion. There were no negotiating for territories. I don't think the killing has been justified, but as conversation, I'm hoping someone at least tries to talk us out. What would you suggest? Communication, if we could just speak to them, but they don't talk, at least not in any language an average translator can understand. There was even a Jedi here a few years ago that couldn't seem to get through to them. I think that ended in blood too. I'm not saying it would be easy, but someone has to try, maybe with a real translation droid, not these old protocol scrappies. Who would have a capable droid? They are pretty rare, even in a well-stocked world, but I'm sure I heard something about an unused droid in the shop here on Tandem. I'm sure I've heard Yuka Laka saying that he could speak the Sand People dialect, although he said it wasn't cool. With that droid, maybe you could talk to him. I wouldn't survive, maybe with the desert roads or the sky someone. Whoops! What was the Enclave you mentioned? What am I doing here? I'll look into it. Journal updated. Right? Yep. Alright. Cantina. Ooh, TD. Ooh, TD. Star Killer if those you assholes around. Cantina, that's not it, and that's not it. There's Dark Jedi around the corner. No, I really want to save there. And we got mission. So, hey mission! Do me a favor and go back to the ship and bring Jolie back. Hey guys, what's going on? There's some Dark Jedi here.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
I hate you guys. Frag, concussion. Frag! Now we can switch characters. And Jolie. Stasis. Bastila. Whirlwind. Back to me. And critical for the win. Not only did he get stunned, but he also got blasted back by a whirlwind.
Got it.
Words cannot describe how much I hate that attack.
I'm here.
Yes?
At least Bastila is immune to it. Chuck it, little sucker. Heal.
I'm here.
Cure.
Yes?
Remain. Ooh, yellow crystal. I don't know what that is. Double blade lightsaber, dark shine moon. Sith energy shield, crystal red, short lightsaber. I can probably sell a lot of this stuff. Advanced med pack, awesome. New crystal and a data pad. Okay, so we'll do a little save in action here. And continue to the canteen. Which should be right. Meow. Yep. Spook racing is very popular. Hey, Helena.
Yeah? I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm here, Mother. But don't you recognize me?
What do you expect when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left? Do you know how long I've been trying to find you?
You knew as well as I communication would be impossible once I joined the Order. Now what is this about? Where is Father?
Then you haven't heard. I should have known.
Has something happened to him? Are you going to tell me or not?
Your father is dead, Bastila. That is part of the reason why I was looking for you.
Dead? What happened?
Oh no.
What did you do to him?
Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your mother this way?
My mother is long dead, if you must know.
Is that so? Well, I'll be joining her soon enough, I suppose.
I was told you were sick. Are you actually dying, or is this merely melodrama for my benefit?
Such sweet things, you say. Perhaps I should tell you everything first before we start arguing again.
You could start by telling me what you got Father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized Jedi was so spiteful. You want me to tell you I brought your father here for an expedition, do you? You want to blame me for his death? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for great dragon birds. He took an expedition into the Tatooine desert, and he died.
How can you be sure of that? Father is an experienced...
Do you think I would look for you if I wasn't sure? They were attacked by a great dragon, and one of the guides fled the battle. He saw your father killed.
I see. So what do you want from me? Credits?
Don't be insulting. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to find him. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Why? So you can sell it?
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember your father by? Of course it is, isn't
Jedi.
it? You couldn't be bothered.
Bunch of
We're
hypocrites.
very busy on a mission from the Jedi Council. I doubt I'll have the time. Ask my companions if you doubt me.
Why don't you get the holocron yourself? Like, don't you want to find your father's remains, Bastila?
What remains would there be? Great dragons are huge predators, easily able to devour a human, and the desert is a harsh environment. Finding my father's remains would be an even more impossible task than finding his holocron, an ignoble end to a fine man.
What about your mother's sickness?
It doesn't seem to have anything to do with what she's asking. Are you actually sick, Mother?
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just find your father's holocron, and you won't have to worry about me again either way.
That's the kind of response I would expect. Very well. We'll look for the holocron if we have time. We can't promise any more than
It's
that.
right there
I
next
believe
to
your
the start
father
menu.
was headed north towards
Oops,
the sand
spoiler.
enclave. I would check along that route, dear. Do please hurry.
Okay. Actually, should be ending this episode now. But we'll just go grab this droid. At the desert, there's not much to look at.
Jolie, may I have a
Mother
moment?
fuck.
There's something I wish to speak to you about.
Yep, I figured it was only a matter of time until we had the whole come back to the order discussion. Well, I guess there's no avoiding it now, so let's get it over with.
I know you have issues with the Order, but you are a Jedi, Jolie. You command the Force. Without the guidance of the Council, how can you avoid falling to the dark side?
Well, I've managed to avoid it the last 20 years or so.
You don't need the council. The
Besides,
council are a
light
bunch
side,
of
dark
goddamn
side, they
hypocrites.
don't mean the same to me as they do to you. I don't see in absolutes.
Malik and the Sith are sure, Jolie, surely you can see that.
I want to stop Malik as much as anyone. But I don't have to join the order to do it. Look at Karth or Canderous. They're with us in this quest, but they are Jedi. The capacity for good or evil, like the Force itself, is in all living creatures. And belonging to the Jedi Order, or the Sith, or any group, won't change what you are at your core.
He's speaking the
I see
truth.
you're
Listen to
quite
him.
adamant. No doubt you've had ample time to think on this during your long seclusion. I guess it was foolish of me to think I could sway your position so easily.
Yeah,
He
I'm
has
old
the
and
right
stubborn,
idea. Listen to him,
but I
damn
appreciate the
Jedi.
effort. But from now on, you can just think of me as any other non-Jedi in our little group, with a lightsaber and Force powers.
Dun, 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 dun. Droid shot. What's a galactic hub? What is this? A customer I don't recognize? Perhaps you bring off-world money to Yukalaka. What do you have available in your shop? You are lucky to come at this time. I have one droid ready to go. I took possession of an HK-47. Let me talk to him. Of course, just let me say that every function I tested for perfectly those I could find anyway. You don't seem to know much about it. The unit has been a little uncooperative. They get that way when I get
And
to
if the
them.
unit proves even more uncooperative once we purchase it,
You can leave it alone and find it around here. It might be though it's technically a staple. Goodbye. I'm gonna talk to him real quick. Hey.
Greeting. Hello to you, prospective purchaser. I am referred to as HK-47, a fully functional Science-Tech Corporation droid skilled in both combat and protocol functions. Query. Would you be so kind as to purchase this model from Yukalaka? It would serve my purposes to be removed from his ownership.
You mentioned battle and protocol. Outline your functions.
Refusal. It is not desirable for me to reveal core functions while still in the possession of Yukalaka, prospective purchaser. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat.
Mortal Kombat. Dun, 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 dun.
Explanation. It is rare for a droid to resist an owner in this way. Doubtless the Ithorian considers my stubbornness an embellishment to add interest to a seemingly mundane protocol droid. Statement. The fool Ithorian has decided I am to be an expensive purchase. He does this out of greed, and not out of knowledge of my true capabilities. Advisement. I have observed him. He is a coward, and will be responsive to aggressive bargaining. Statement. I wish only to be purchased, and away from ill treatment at the hands of this poorly skilled mechanic. I have no desire to be subtle. Qualification. Oh, of course I shall be quite pleasant to you, should you purchase me, please.
HK-47 is an awesome character. Hey, you. I haven't got a clue. It doesn't match me for a YouTube video. I'll tell you. I'm interested. Let's talk price. 5,000 credits. Got it. Thank you. Bye. That took away literally all of my money.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
Travel with me now.
Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
Woo! We're gonna take you. Hey, Jolie, you can go back to the ship. Booyah. I'll save that. Weapon focus, blaster pistol, no. 1, 8. 3, 6. 1, 8. 1, 8. 3, 10. Here you go. Skills, demolition, awareness. Booyah. Accept. Woo! Attributes, strength, skills, repair, demolition, accept, level up, skills, awareness, demolition, feats. Booyah. Skills, repair, demolition. Skills, awareness, repair. And that's it.
What?
What? Go outside, and then we'll end this episode. I'm gonna be really annoyed myself when it's editing. Alright. Saving. Thanks for watching. Check back later for the next video. Bye.